I didn't think I'd continue making videos about this, but it's getting a lot more interesting lately. So if you guys don't know, Amiibos are a big thing now for anyone that is a Nintendo fan. They've quickly risen in popularity, and at this point there's a lot of people really just ready to collect all of them and spend money wherever they possibly can to buy them. Now there's a lot I could talk about in this video and other videos regarding Amiibos. There's a lot of different controversy, stories, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can go into. And in fact, there's even a video I was thinking about making about the tips and tricks of being an Amiibo hunter and looking for all the Amiibos that you want if you actually are interested in buying Amiibos. But for this video right here, I just wanted to share my experiences collecting Amiibo and telling you guys how I was able to get all 4 of the exclusive Amiibo that came out in this wave. Now you can take this as a lesson learned from me and my experiences, because you might understand that I made a couple mistakes and I learned some things, and you might be able to take that and then use it in your own exploits and in your own hunting in the future. Okay, so number 1, the first Amiibo that I got that was an exclusive for this wave was Rosalina and Luma, which I didn't do an unboxing. I did like a little crazy video on that not too long ago, maybe about a couple weeks ago maybe. I already opened her up, so she's already been opened. I just put her back in the box just because I used her already. I think she's already level 50 for Super Smash Brothers. I love just her figure overall, but that's not what this video is about. Basically, to get Rosalina, I've learned that calling the store is really good. You know, what I did to get her, called around a couple of different targets. It was probably a day after she released, because like the first couple of days they were getting shipments in, and I got lucky and found stores that actually had her in stock. And basically I was only able to get her because I called and figured out where she was exactly, and I wasn't like driving around to different places trying to find out frantically, do you have her, do you have her, do you have her, and then I just got her. So that's how I got her. Basically, as a little bit of a disclaimer, most of the entire stories behind me getting these Amiibos have to do with me picking up a phone, just so you know. Next I got Lucario, which I got very lucky to get, honestly. I heard that Lucario dropped before he was supposed to. I heard that he came out at Toys R Us around January 30th or so. Now I wasn't really in town at the moment, and I couldn't really go on any Amiibo adventures trying to find Lucario, so I was pretty much SOL. I probably couldn't even get him. What happened was he came back in stock later on, like during this past week, and I was able to find him. Again, I called up the store beforehand, checked it out. I actually figured out that a bunch of stores were getting more shipments. I actually helped out a friend of mine by calling different stores. Call up one store, they said they want to get it in like the next day. I was like, I'm gonna still call, see if anybody's getting it in today, because I don't want to wait. And I figured out that I found a store that had them in that exact day. And when I helped my friend out, I told him like, yo, call up the store tomorrow, I'm supposed to get some. He got some of his own. So calling, again, big thing to remember when going on Amiibo hunts. The next one I got was actually on the same day I got Lucario. It was a very, very lucky day for me, and I felt very happy at that time when I actually got him. Got Shulk, and what happened was I was checking the Amiibo Reddit. If you guys actually don't know about that, you should probably check it out. There's a lot of posts on there that are sometimes very informative. They give you a lot of information about what's going on, and you get a lot of information from other people who are Amiibo collectors. If you are one, they are just like you, and it's basically just a nice website to share information and sort of get experiences from other people and like what they've been through, and sort of like, I don't know, just communicate with them and figure out like, hey, what's going on. Because actually the reason why I actually have Shulk is because people were saying like, yo, look at GameStop.com, because Shulk is popping up at random locations on GameStop.com at different stores. So what I did was I went on the website and I checked it out. You know, I just wanted to see what was going on. I called up a few stores and they said that they had them. They were waiting for the pre-orders. They're only supposed to hold them for 2 days. They held them for like 5 days, which was really longer than they were supposed to. But I actually found one store that was just like, yo, we're not waiting for this dude anymore. It's been 5 days. We've called him consistently. He hasn't come in for his Shulk. I went down there. I already put it on hold when I called them, actually. I went down there and I got a Shulk because of that. And it was all because of Amiibo Reddit that I actually got it. And also because I picked up the phone, I called, I was like, yo, put it on hold for me. I'll be down there and I'm gonna get it. And finally, this is the most dreadful one of all. This is probably the one that I had to put in the most work for, honestly. Being in the area that I'm in right now, and being that I'm recording this on Friday, just so you know. I'm gonna upload this probably on a Saturday or whatever, but I'm recording on the Friday of which Meta Knight came out, and it was very cold this entire day. Very, very cold temperatures, like 0 degrees outside, especially when you're going out early in the morning to stand outside a Best Buy waiting for Meta Knight to come out. Oh, it's cold, dude. It's just something so, it seems so silly. And like, people have said like, yo, $13 figures are not worth almost dying over. And I got scared, yo, because like I saw like news reports saying that like 5 elderly people died from like the cold weather. I'm just like, well then, maybe it is a little bit too cold to be standing outside for a goddamn Amiibo. But I decided, hey, I really want this. I'm gonna try. I've never really done anything where I camped outside. I didn't really camp. I like stayed outside for like an hour and a half. I never did anything like that before. So I just stayed in my car and then just waited outside and waited for somebody to show up. And once they did, I stood in line for a little bit. They handed out tickets and it was pretty easy actually. And what I ended up doing was like I took a friend with me actually, and they gave out tickets, and I got two Meta Knights for that. One of them is for another friend of mine, so no, I'm not just hoarding Meta Knights. I only want one Amiibo for myself in any situation. But it really is sort of a struggle to get these things, especially these exclusives. Nintendo, please don't do exclusives again. This is just a pain in the ass. Everybody's upset. I've seen so many people just give up and then say like, well, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna just import it, because why the fuck go through all this trouble when I can just buy it from Japan or Europe or Germany or Australia or Canada, something like that. Like, this entire experience of having to go to specific stores and check specific stores for their inventories, it's just been very annoying, especially for characters like Shulk, because, well, Shulk was only available for pre-orders. I mean, then people were able to pre-order him again, but that's only for like the May shipments that are coming in. Shipments that are coming in like May 1st, and I'm like, it's like so far away, and like, I don't know, it's just, a lot of this was just really terribly done, and a lot of these stores, like, you wouldn't want to go to because they don't know how to handle things properly sometimes. I mean, one thing I can personally say is that from my experience, most of the GameStops I've been to are really slow with their releases, because a lot of other stores have gotten in DDD and Mega Man and Sonic and Ike already. GameStop hasn't really gotten those in yet. And some of them I have heard that they have gotten them in, but GameStop's always like the last one, the last retailer to get all their shit in. It's really annoying. But like, oh my god, the struggle is over. I'm actually happy that this is all done, over with. I don't have to worry about these exclusives anymore. I'm actually waiting right now. I did pre-order Mega Man and Ike a couple months ago. I'm actually waiting for the call for when they come into my store, and I'm also waiting for a King DDD to come in my mail eventually, because I actually ordered one online when he showed up for like 10 minutes, specifically 10 minutes on Target.com. It was really random. I luckily got one and he's coming in the mail, so I basically have all of them except for Sonic from this wave. I feel happy-ish. I don't really know. It's been a big struggle and just a pain in the ass for me. But now I can breathe a little bit more of a sigh of relief and just relax because it's done. You know, Wave 4 is definitely coming, but I'm waiting for those pre-orders. I just want to, you know what? I have a bunch of plans, a bunch of things I want to go over in another video because I gotta tell you guys what you should probably do for Wave 4 specifically, what your plan should be, and what you should be gearing yourself up for within the next couple months because it's about to get crazy. I'm telling you right now, if you thought this was the beginning, this is not. This is only, well, it is the beginning. What am I trying to say? This isn't the end, alright? It's going to get worse from here on out. That's what I'm trying to say. It's only going to get worse. Things right now are kind of bad because there's really low supply, really high demand. People are buying like 20 of them just for themselves to like resell them. Scalpers are crazy. But there's a lot that you have to learn, and I don't know if you guys have learned this already, but I don't know. I just learned a lot from my experiences. I just want to put that in another video. So I'm gonna end this right now because it's getting a little bit too long. So if you guys have had any luck finding Amiibos this wave, then tell me all your comments and all your experiences and what you went through in the comment section down below. Tell me if you got any of your favorites during this wave, because I know I got Rosalina and I'm very happy for that, and she's just the one I really wanted out of basically all of the Amiibos, except for Duck Hunt Dog. I want him. I really want that one when that's announced because that's looking like a really cool one as well. I really wanted him like ever since Amiibo ever popped up in existence. But do tell me if you got any of your favorites, or if you have any favorites that are coming up in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think. And for now, this is me, NextLevelOtaku, saying stay gold, and I'll see you guys later.